I felt like I went crazy like the niggas in the room did.
How's
Like,
audio
ooh.
flip? Damn, Juan, that means our whole entire thing may not have recorded.
Y'all didn't have people in the comments?
No,
we was just
we
pre-recording.
pre-recorded.
Nah, fuck you. Sarita there, Mimi, come get me. No.
Oh,
Okay, we back.
okay.
Do we want to
We
start from the
back.
top?
Let's start from the top.
Want to run the intro back?
No, I mean, so
I mean, I can ask the question again.
No.
Like how you just let dog get his dick sucked by another nigga and leave him out there to fend for itself.
look.
Why are you not his grief counselor?
Hey, so as I was saying, we are here for a good time, not a long time, because Big Mama got plans.
That's disgusting.
Look, he ain't got to work again, so you finna work this ass. Now, I do apologize that we got off to a late start, but I was doing anal prep. Y'all know that I'm very, 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 very,
Folks,
very, very, very.
You two can run the show.
And anal prep. I do not like spontaneous and surprise anal. Plus, I don't know, my stomach been kind of weird the past couple days. Well, not like it was fine yesterday, but I don't know.
Movie theater popcorn.
Why you keep having these horrifying sex tragedies? Are you gonna shit? You don't want to shit on them?
Well, that's period. Like you don't.
Maybe he into that.
I hope.
Look who we talking about.
No.
I don't. He do a lot of shit, like irk my fucking nerves as a human being.
So
but
you gonna rule out?
But
shit.
Yeah.
Rabbi said, Sarita, you look like you had a great time for your birthday, and I told her she was glowing.
I did.
Bro,
I told her she was
glowing.
glowing.
You can fucking get it out the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. Buy one of these strap-ons, bitch. Re-birthday tomorrow. This shit expensive.
Grandma's birthday too.
Yeah, Bree and Mama birthday tomorrow.
The same day.
So actually, and my dad's brother, both of my grandmas were giving birth at the same time.
Oh
It was
wow.
wild. Yep, November 1465.
Taking them out to dinner.
So I like that name for anal prep because that's what it is. You were prepping for anal. You were making sure that you don't have any, any situations.
I just want you to know that that's the name of this episode.
Anal prep.
Anal prep. Parentheses situations. There we go. Yeah, because
You
Tony,
text.
I'm telling you to text me that.
Right.
You
I
just came up with it.
there.
I can't spell all that.
Yes,
Man,
you
I don't need you to spell it. Just send it.
Now I know Tone old ass can't see these little letters.
Actually, I
can.
He not that
Like
old.
this, like
No, but and that takes a while. Like it's not just like a like a little 5 minute. Just like you gotta really
Yo, what the fuck just happened?
everything. What the fuck?
did Mimi Page get
69 life.
That's
Are you
crazy.
about that?
Block.
Are you not about that 69 life?
There we go. Yep. So
Here's your mouse.
yay. Oh, speaking of mouse, yo, listen.
You saw one?
Listen. So we finna jump right into these DoorDash stories. If you don't know who the fuck we is by now, then you just don't know. Now I'm playing. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100 or Comer Walker if you're nasty. We are joined by my co-host, Mr. Classic Man. We got Tone Deaf in the building, as well as the narcissist, Pod Guy Juan, the beautiful Sarita joining us as always, and Tommy Punk ass still ain't here. He said he said he'll be back next week. So if we had to take a week off. Juan caught the clap, and Sarita was off celebrating her birthday.
Yes, I was in Denver.
Was getting clapped.
I was in
Well,
Denver.
can we stop spreading that? Because I saw you write that on Facebook, and like I couldn't even respond to it. I'm like, yo, I just have a headache. Why are you calling it the clap, bro?
Because it's just
Were you making a clap?
yeah.
Not making clap.
That's right.
Right.
Say you got to clean it out real good. Make sure ain't nothing left in the chambers. That is correct.
Who is the booty chambers?
Hey, look, you got to clean that back hallway, man. You don't want nobody trekking mud through the house.
Yo, what's wrong with you? Your analogy, spot fucking on.
You're right.
Drop a bomb for that. That nigga said you can't have nobody tracking mud in the house.
Yeah.
You be at home practicing these, don't you?
No, that's the crazy part. Shit literally just
Just comes out.
See how that works? See how that works? I don't think about it. It's like I
It
hear
just
stuff
happens.
and I react, and that's what y'all get. But no,
Should be a battle rapper.
mm-mm.
You had a room going crazy.
Why y'all can't see my comments? What comment?
We can't see your name.
Because you didn't
Yeah.
give the people authorization to tell us who you are.
They gotta be.
But you know what? It's StreamYard be petty because I give it the authorization all the time, and it's still.
That's
just
because you
like,
should
whatever.
be here and not in the comments.
You should be.
Well, I have been working my ass off driving. Like I've been making so much money doing Amazon, and I started back doing DoorDash for a little bit because it's not that I prefer doing Amazon because Amazon pisses me off because I don't know where I'm going most of the time.
Yeah.
I just I know exactly how much money I'm making up front. That's what I like about Amazon. Like, okay, well, I know that I need whatever, so I can make this here with DoorDash and Grubhub and all that shit. Like it's hit or miss. You don't know if it's gonna be busy. You don't know if people go tip. Like, so I've been doing Amazon as much as possible because, like I said, it's more upfront and I know what money to expect. But DoorDash actually came to fuck through. Like I made $200 in less than how much time did I work? But that shit was clutch because I like DoorDash because with DoorDash I got that little debit card just because as soon as my dash ends, the money deposits right away, so I don't have to wait for it.
Oh.
So I get it immediately. I don't have to wait for it. But they had like a little promo going, like if you make 15 deliveries between Saturday and Sunday, they pay you an extra $75 bonus.
Okay.
So on top of all of the people that all the deliveries I was doing, people was actually tipping. It was only one motherfucker that didn't tip.
What was that?
It was only one.
It's always that one person.
Now, you want to go ahead, pull up the video with the Grubhub bag on it. See, I drive for both DoorDash and Grubhub, but DoorDash give you some shitty bags. They bags are crappy. Grubhub provides you with they merchandise and shit. Like they reward you for the more deliveries that you make. But this is how this went last night. So I had 2 orders for Mad Chicken. Guess which one tipped? Guess which one didn't? I don't give a fuck if her chicken get pneumonia. And if y'all heard that sound, I was riding with the window down on purpose.
You give the chicken pneumonia.
Why you gotta be a dick?
Why are you like this?
That is
So I had
So-
the one that was in the hot bag. They was cool.
So
But technically, the
so
other
because a
one,
motherfucker did not tip,
bro, it was almost 2 a.m.
you
Yeah.
you'd have to
Tip
take that
off.
ride.
You're supposed to tip by default.
It's first of
Right.
all, it's getting cold. So it's cold. I'm downtown at fucking Mad Chicken, and it's 1:30 something in the morning,
Yeah.
and you don't tip nothing
Hey, you could have been at home.
but it's ice nuggets. I don't give a fuck what you got in this bag.
You also could have been at home.
I mean, it's a plus. She had a Coke in there, so
I mean, you ain't.
that was chilled.
I hate you.
Yo, I'd fight you, fam.
But the one that tipped actually increased my tip, which is funny.
Because if you hand me a bag, that motherfucker chili at the bottom, and I know I ain't ordered nothing cold, we have a problem with either you or the niggas that made my food.
Rabbi said that second one tip damn near what they paid and shit. So this is how the order came across my screen, right? So because of the fact that I knew that I was trying to complete that challenge and get that extra $75, I didn't decline the order. So the original amount that came up said $14, 2 orders. So I was supposed to get paid a total of $14 for picking up and dropping off both of their orders. But I'm like, cool. I only got 4 orders left to go for this $75. This knocks 2 out right away. Hey, cheeks.
DoorDash really be letting
Yeah.
y'all be disgruntled ass employees.
So
Like they be letting y'all get that shit off.
so what happened is, I get there and we don't know who paid what. We don't know who tipped what. We don't know nothing. We just see the amount that they said we getting paid, and it shows us where the 2 houses is. So when I zoomed in on the map and saw Center Street, I said, these the niggas that didn't tip. I knew it.
What if them was the niggas that tipped?
I knew better.
One is Center Street. If it is not above 60, them niggas broke.
Yeah, because out of all of those dashes that I did during the
ain't
day,
broke.
the one person that didn't
Yeah,
tip
I don't see
was
that.
the motherfucker that was right off of Chambers.
I live on Locust. You're right.
I'm always tipping.
Yep. So they so you don't know how much that particular dash is until like you pick up the food and shit, and then you on the way to it. Then it'll say, this dash, it was like $4.25. So out of $14, theirs was $4.25. And because I'm used to DoorDash's rates and shit, like I don't know, like all of this is from DoorDash. They didn't tip shit. All of this came from DoorDash. So of course, when I get there and confirm that I delivered it, it shows up, base pay, DoorDash pay, whatever, customer tip, 0. So I'm like, all right, everything else is, on the other customer. That's all right, because they food is nice and warm. And I had to take their shit on like 93rd and North. And when I got it out the car, like that motherfucker was still hot on the box. I said, shit. So they food was nice and hot. So I get there, and it's funny because they probably heard me on their ring. I said, what the fuck? I can't see no addresses out. So that might be why they took, because I was fumbling in the dark and shit. Because out there, so like, they be having, look, I don't know why. I get it. Y'all be wanting fancy decorations and shit. You want your house to look all nice. Like, bro, you can leave the address normal. You don't need, like, you get delivery and they'll literally have it like spelled out. I'm delivering food. I'm not trying to read all this shit. I want to read 4 numbers to go about my fucking business. So their address was actually on the fucking panel of the garage. It's not even on the house part.
Oh.
So I had my flashlight, and that's how I found it. But after now with her, I had text her and let her know, like, hey, I had to pick up 2 orders, so I have 1 delivery ahead of you. Just wanted to give you a heads up. I always let them know. So I think just because I let her know that I wasn't coming right to her, so she ended up increasing my tip after the fact. So I was originally supposed to get paid the $14 for doing both orders. She tipped me like $13.90 plus whatever DoorDash had paid. So I think that order ended up being like $21, $22 after her tip and shit. But it was still just the principle, like, bitch, it's 1:30 in the morning and it's cold out here. And Mad Chicken is by the lake.
Yep.
So it's extra chilly in this motherfucker. So guess what? You got popcorn chicken and you got popsicle chicken. There you go.
That's really what the title is.
And I didn't crack the window either. I had my hoodie on, so I was like, I let that motherfucker all the way down. I was floating too. Because when you pick up speed, it get colder. I ain't getting no fucks. Like, man, fuck the man that
You
food.
would think somebody who enjoys food and get mad when you play with her shit would not be fucking with other people's shit.
I don't give people a reason though, because I tip. Like, we just, that's why I didn't answer the phone when you called yesterday. Mom and Reed birthdays tomorrow, so I took everybody out to eat. I left a $40 tip yesterday. A $40 tip. Because that's the service that they gave. They was doing everything that we asked them to do. They didn't hesitate. We didn't have to fucking stalk them and hunt them down. Like, so they earn their tip. Now I tip regardless, but it's just the fact, like, plus our bill was high as fuck.
Yeah, I was tipping when I was in the airport too. Because my bill was like, I think my bill was like $19 or something. And she gave me a free shot because she's like, oh, it's your birthday. Here, go shot. So I gave her $20 tip. Like, thank you very much. Her birthday
Yeah,
next
but-
week. There you go.
But with delivery people, like I always make sure I tip because it's like you were doing something that I didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You were there, like no matter how you want to look at it, that convenience that you always have to pay for fucking convenience. When you want to go to an ATM that ain't your shit, guess what? They're gonna charge you.
Yep.
It's a convenience fee. When you want to use your fucking card to pay a bill, bitch, I'm already mad that I gotta pay the fucking bill, and now you want to charge me to pay the fucking bill because it's a convenience fee.
Yep.
Pay for your fucking convenience and quit being cheap, bastards.
Rabbi, stop being a whore.
Yeah. So from this point forward, if you don't tip, you get your food however I bring it. You didn't tip no way.
Go
So
have her food upside down.
You
I mean, I
you gonna
I
get
ain't
it when
gonna-
you get it.
I ain't gonna fuck it up like that. Even though I did shake that lady cupcakes because she had me go all the way from fucking
Again,
You went from
Door-
GG's.
DoorDash is really letting motherfuckers be disgruntled employees
Nah, bro. That,
on
no.
company time, dog.
No.
Hey, what's
Bro.
wrong with y'all?
You had me go.
Yeah.
That was my very first experience with having.
Right, just
That was my very
Ta-da.
that was my very first experience having a stacked order like that. So I didn't know that they did that.
You be shaking up bottle sodas, don't you?
So when it came, I didn't know that it was two different deliveries. I'm thinking one person, because some people will do that. Like it's one person, like you get high. You be like, all right, I'm on Zanus, but I want you to stop at the gas station and get me a large fucking lemonade.
done
Like
that
you can
before.
do that. So that's how I'm thinking.
on DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, DoorDash,
I've
Grubhub, you
ordered-
can have them multiple stops because people will do that.
I've ordered breakfast for the family, but instead of buying their orange juice at like $4 a cup, I made them stop off at Walgreens and grab my orange
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah, grab your Simply Orange.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know-
Exactly what I ordered too.
So Gigi's
Who
cupcakes.
pays for that?
You still pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just Walmart has it up front already, so they just got to go in and grab it and keep it moving.
Mhm.
Okay.
So Gigi's Cupcakes is on fucking Mayfair Road.
Yep.
Why did I know it was GG?
Five Guys, I don't know no other cupcake place. Five Guys is obviously inside of Mayfair Mall.
Mhm.
So
I thought they moved.
I'm thinking that now, even if they tip would have been lower, that's cool because they were right there. Like, so the person that ordered the Five Guys was fucking down the street from them. They was just a couple of blocks.
Niggas didn't want to leave the house.
Mhm.
Tip big. And they were right there. But the motherfucker that ordered these goddamn cupcakes, I had to go down there by where I used to live at Rufus King, and they didn't tip shit.
Damn.
That's a long ass drive for
It
some
really
damn
is.
cupcakes.
And I said, right, for some fucking cupcakes.
So when you order, you can leave a message, right?
I said,
So like if I order and I want to leave you a message, I could do that, right?
you said what?
So let's say I order from Gigi's, right?
Well,
And I want to tell you something specifically as my driver. I can leave a message to you, right?
Yeah, you can text.
So next time I order cupcakes, I'm gonna order 3 of them. Say, hey, one of them cupcakes is yours.
how you don't know that? Remember the bitch was cussing me out about the Popeyes
I
chicken
always
one
thought
time.
that was the after. I was like I'm thinking like pre.
No, while that order is open
Okay.
and a short amount, like there's a specific window that you can still contact your dashers after. And I kind of hate that really because niggas be trying to flirt and it's like, bro, you
Yeah.
didn't tip and you really trying to flirt. If you don't get the fuck out of get out my
I'm
app.
a little-
I think
I'm
that's
gonna
why
Get out my
people
fucking
I'm
like-
gonna
app.
order 3 cupcakes and I'm gonna look at the dasher's name and say, hey, you can have one of them
Yeah,
cupcakes.
because I've had somebody downtown and they were very specific to tell me that said, hey, call me, when you're approaching, I'll meet you in the lobby. I'm tipping in cash.
See, I'm gonna start doing that because I don't be wanting that extra to come out my account sometimes. I be forgetting. Cause they take the tip out separate. I don't know who
It's
Keisha
sad.
is, but I like her.
Yo,
You
like
You say that every time you see her, nigga.
I don't like,
It would
because
have been
she
some frostingless cupcakes getting
because
delivered.
she vicious.
like
You said,
imagine
I would have ate the toppings off them motherfuckers.
opening your box and like all the good shit that should be on top of the cupcake
Rabbi
is at the
said,
top of the box.
Rabbi said, you sound like that Barbara on Martin. And he don't tip. Damn right. Said,
No
super
fr-
petty, but great idea.
Nofrosting.com.
No frosting.com.
Hey, Gigi got some bomb ass frosting too.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, those cupcakes are immaculate.
Apparently immaculate enough to have a motherfucker drive from Mayfair Road all the way down to the goddamn hood for him.
I never thought about just having someone deliver me.
I mean, they
cookies,
should have
GGs.
probably tipped.
And then
Yeah.
it was one of them hoods where when I get out and you got niggas hollering off the porch like, hey, where my DoorDash at? Where my food at? Trying to holler and shit.
Yo,
like,
why
bro,
do niggas think that works?
I don't know.
Because somebody's
Because
responded.
it's not the first and only time.
Somebody has responded. I keep telling you, niggas do shit because it's worked.
But all and you know what's funny? It's not the fact that I shook her cupcakes. It's the fact that as I drove away, I had like, you know, that grin that the Grinch do. Because I pictured her opening them and like having to lick the top of the lid. Because fuck you. Fuck you.
What if that cupcake was for her kids?
Don't care.
You
That
know,
nigga said, don't care.
little kids be highly upset when the frosting's on the box.
Mommy, my frosting's at the top of the box. What happened?
Should have went and got yourself.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
That bitch of a DoorDash driver must have did it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But I
Fuck them kids.
exactly. Fuck them kids. Cause like,
Yo, did you really?
yeah. But so
Oh, it's FD.
In
cat.
conclusion.
Okay.
Yeah, because you gotta say it like a nigga.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to
go,
Bernie
go
Mac.
ahead and cast that photo tone. Now, imagine going up to a delivery, right? Now, this is for Amazon. I'm delivering an Amazon package over here off of
Did you have
Green Tree.
Yo, he is cooked.
And this is right in front of the door
Yo, is
where
that
I
his-
got to deliver it.
Is that his neck? Is that an ear?
My nigga been down there for a minute.
Yeah, he been down and out.
Whatever he encountered fucked him up.
That cat definitely got to him
That stray that's been in the neighborhood been stalking his ass for a
Mhm.
month.
and finally got him.
Niggas thought it was safe to come outside.
But it's the-
I got sick of Jerry shit.
But it's
Mhm.
the fact that it's in front of the door.
This is like an apartment building?
No,
It's a house?
it's a house.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have to go up the driveway and I'm going to the door, and the motherfucker's like, and you know how you literally got to double take some shit?
You didn't think you saw what you saw?
Yeah. And it's like, I'm on a Ring camera, so I didn't want to be too obvious, but it was too late because I was already, they saw me. I was like, what the fuck is that? So I know they know I saw it.
Definitely looked in the camera like, hey, you gonna need a broom and a dustpan.
Ring cameras be funny as hell because my mom and them got one put in, and I be looking on theirs, and niggas do wild shit on Sherman.
Yeah. So
Oh, you ain't never just watched the ghetto?
That's what I'm doing.
Yo, I definitely sit on my Ring cam and just watch the neighborhood.
bro
That shit's
said it was
crazy.
left for his family to know not to fuck with them. They could have kicked it towards the grass or something, bro. Like,
That was a statement.
Show them who you are.
yeah.
35th Street forever.
So
Somebody
now-
lost the fight of Wakanda.
So you know I have to lift my phone and take a picture of the package to make sure it's delivered.
You just went on ahead and spent it.
Yeah, so I was like,
Yo, a DoorDash bag and a rat in the same photo. That's crazy.
no, it was Amazon. This was Amazon delivery.
So you just left whatever was in this prime box next to the dead guy.
It's not her problem.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
You think Leonardo and them coming back to avenge their loss?
bro. I don't know. I
Because
just-
Master Splinter got his shit split.
and I was like, bro,
I don't
how
know,
long
dog. I
has
feel
it
like
been
this is
down
a
here?
rival rat.
A rival
A
rat.
rival rat? Like,
Why that sound like a Super Nintendo game?
it does.
You can take it off the screen now.
It's the biker mice from
He
Mars.
was in the wrong
You
hood at the
remember
wrong
that
time.
shit?
Yo, that shit was terrible.
It was.
I would say just ate the eye out. Like dog. And it's like, I'm mad because I gotta complete this fucking delivery. And anybody that knows me
Damn,
knows
Nature, you scary. Yo, I hate rat.
Just ACI. What the hell did he see somebody get murdered and the family
Right.
came back? An eye
much.
for an eye?
hey,
Pretty
you know,
much.
it could be symbolic because you know rats and shit. You know how when niggas be ratting and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you saying the neighbors is the rat and they actually just order an Amazon because it's not safe to come outside?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Somebody
maybe.
might have been like, yeah, nigga, this is what rats get. It might have been a snitch in the
Might
crib.
have been a snitch in the crib.
Yo,
Hey,
imagine your neighbor just leaving dead animals on your
you
porch.
snitched on the HOA.
You just walk outside, it's a dead bird.
You
Pretty
snitched on
much.
the HOA and
It's
they ain't
just
feeling
it's
it.
just dangling outside the door like that, just on
Yeah,
the screen.
just-
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's shit.
Imagine watching your Ring doorbell. Like, I saw you put this on my porch, bro. Like, you just be like, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Thomas.
Fuck you, Helen.
You
I
rat
seen you.
bastard.
I seen you.
Literally.
Fuckity fuck. Stay off my lawn, Helen.
Yeah.
Put that
Sick
water
of,
on 'em.
sick of your malarkey.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Amazon, like I've had a couple of things from Amazon today, and it was wild because like
I'm sick of your shit. What you got now?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get out of here.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Die.
You know that's why they put him in jail, right? I don't give a fuck if they did let him out. That's why he went.
See, you said that's some mafia shit. Told you. Yeah. That what? Go ahead, put it up. Now, what is the fucking odds of this shit today?
That's funny.
And I'm in Kenosha.
Hey, do we know them?
I don't know.
And when I see people with that last name, I'll be like, hey, do we know them?
And the first thing I'm like, are they black or are they white? Now,
Did you Google?
No, the way they spelled that, that's black.
Is it Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
First of all, white folks don't name their kids Courtney.
Yes,
Yes, they
Yes,
do.
they do.
It's
They
plenty.
spell
It's plenty white cheerleaders named Courtney.
You don't
bro.
watch
Yeah.
enough white TV then.
Mhm.
They definitely don't spell it with a double E.
No, it's usually
No,
with a
there's
Y. I watch a lot of Law and Order. You know how many victims named Courtney?
Never mind. I apologize. Continue.
Rape victims, domestic
Yeah,
violence victims, all named Courtney.
So when I'm when I'm doing deliveries, I'm looking at the address. I'm navigating shit. I really don't see the customer's name like until I'm going to like scan. Keisha said that Courtney giving Locust.
Facts. Wait, no,
Oh,
hey, don't say
family.
that about Locust. You definitely off Center Street.
see, we don't know.
I don't
Ain't
know
no wrong
why.
Burlock.
And I was like, because it was an apartment building, so I have
Oh.
no idea of knowing. But I will say that it's one of those fancier apartment buildings, the ones with like the little iPad tablet and shit that you got to put the little code and all that shit to
Oh,
get
that's-
in.
That's our bougie cousin.
She's an uppity bitch.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So if so, she might be somebody that I can, because I got the actual address. I might just write her and be like, "Hey, are you related?" Because if so, then she might be a cousin that I can ask for money in the long run. She might be a future investor in Commerce
She's
County.
gonna ask you, are you related to Anthony? And you're gonna say yes, and she's gonna block you.
It wouldn't be Anthony. It would be Dwayne.
I was definitely gonna say she gonna be like, "Hey, y'all know Dwayne?" No, no, ma'am.
Somebody you can't trust no niggas named Dwayne.
Right.
I'm-
Now go to the
I mean, we got the Rock.
go to that
You
next
don't
one.
even want to be called.
Now let me tell you, Amazon customers,
Tony.
Amazon that one.
Can't trust that.
That one. Amazon customers be getting greedy as fucking these notes, fam. Like, and sometimes I be wanting niggas to come out so they can see me. Cause who the fuck they be talking to?
Oh, they take it down. Sorry.
Oh wow.
No receipt. Record access code. Call. I want a fucking refund.
Uh-huh.
Like, yo, fam.
Like, hey, bro, this is not my fault.
It's not
Right. Like motherfucking look. I get to the station.
And
They give me a cart. I scan the packages. I load them and I drop them the fuck off. All that other shit don't have nothing to do with
You
me.
can just call the number.
Log into your Amazon account, click that chat button, and have Apu fix it.
Mhm.
It's never
They
an
definitely
American.
will. They will fix it.
And then they'll let you keep the shit and get your money back.
Yep.
I've
Facts.
gotten a lot of shit that I got kept from Amazon.
Me too.
Right. Take that shit up with Amazon. Like, but this is not the only part. Like, I have seen so many fucked up notes. And it's like until today, I never thought to like screenshot them. I'm gonna start doing that. Cause they be getting greasy as fuck.
What
Somebody was like,
is
how fucking hard is it to find my house? And blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you do know that you don't have the same fucking Amazon driver every time, right?
Right.
This ain't a fucking this isn't a mailman. Okay.
Mhm.
This not our regular route. I don't even live here.
Mhm.
Nigga, I'm from fucking Milwaukee. I got sent here and didn't want to come here. But-
pretty
Lucky you
goddamn
get-
hard
lucky
if
you
you
get
have
your
this
shit.
issue.
Man. See, Kayla said hurts some good, man. Start sending me in. Cause that shit I be getting, I'm like, dog, that
we
shit
gonna
is
do a
really
monthly
wild.
episode that's just gonna be called DoorDash stories.
No delivery stories. That way you can cover everything.
Boom. Tired of driving. The Mimi Dinkins story.
And it's so funny because as much as I hate driving, that's all the fuck I've been doing because the money been so good and quick.
Most of the notes be old notes. They be out of line.
But still, and like, cause I know that they be older.
It's
but
always old folks.
But it's still the point that it's like, dude, you are not going to have the same Amazon driver all the time.
To what they say?
No.
Because I was like, I'll start opening niggas' packages. Be like, man, we ain't want this shit no way. Fuck y'all.
I need wrath. Dog, you such a dyke.
Go get in a cold shower.
Respectfully.
Fixing tone mistakes.
Don't drag me into your
hey, so now because
Ravi trying to sit that ass on them broad shoulders.
Now because I've been on like in grind mode, like super heavy, like I said, like holiday season is obviously coming up. Black Friday, I'm gonna buy some shit. Then everybody fucking birthday is this goddamn month. Like,
thank you.
It's been a lot.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
So,
but happy birthday.
It was 10:30. Yeah, they always tough behind them notes. He said, "I can't wait to leave some you raggedy hoe notes."
I want to. I really do, but I order from Amazon too much. I think my driver actually personally knows me now.
Yeah.
Now just start kicking them motherfucking boxes. Remember how Ace Ventura did that shit?
I feel like that's how you treat niggas DoorDash.
When they don't tip.
Box said fragile. He soccer kicked that motherfucker all the way to the crib.
But it's great because it's like I literally had a DoorDash order that was a couple blocks away. It was from First and National. It's a Cousins right there on the corner.
It is.
To First and Greenfield. To the little Sherman with the little paint store.
That's a walk.
It was a walk.
Oh, they was on their break. They couldn't.
And that order I got paid $10 for.
You wanna know why? Because they took it out the petty cash drawer.
You stole.
Like, since y'all don't want, y'all won't let me leave.
Yeah, it's lunch money.
Then, hey,
yeah,
you won't let me leave.
Okay. Probably got it from his boss. But the principle is he tipped more than he needed to.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing that, like, because I spent a lot of time down there.
With the Mexicans.
Yeah, like they headed to like Bayview and like that, and like just across the bridge, like right when Water Street turns into First Street. And a lot of those people are in apartment buildings, and they'll send you to that fucking McDonald's right there, down there on First Street. And they be right around the corner, and they'll still tip $5 for a fucking McDonald's order.
McDonald's order is trash, and you should never order those from DoorDash.
That's actually
lies.
The one on First Street is probably the only McDonald's that I don't mind going to because they get me in and out. And the people that order from that one are usually people that live down there and they always tip. That's probably the only McDonald's I don't mind going to.
3 McDonald's around me and they get every order wrong every time.
He said they left my shit at the bottom of the stairs and it was a bag. Like you didn't even try to go up the stairs, heifer. I was hot. It depends because some people be having me fucked up, right? Now, where you live at. Now you are probably in a house in like, a regular residential area. These motherfuckers know that they live downtown and you cannot find a park downtown. But these motherfuckers want you to risk getting a parking ticket on your shit to come all the way in the building and bring their shit to the goddamn door. Man, if you don't come get this shit from under this motherfucking intercom,
whoop his ass.
And it's always the ones that because now don't get me wrong. It ain't just the North Side people that don't tip. You have some people that are down there downtown that won't tip either. But it's always the same ones, the ones that want you to go a fucking mile through their fucking apartment building in order to bring it upstairs. Like you gotta wait for them to buzz you in, go through a fucking hallway, wait on the elevator to come, get off the elevator, and then they don't even tell you which fucking direction to go. Hang left off the elevator, go right off the elevator. So you going this way just to figure out that's the wrong way. Now you got to go fucking back this way. Finally find that door. And then when you click the shit deliver, you find out that they didn't tip.
Whoop.
I'm going to start kicking people's shit
over. Ass.
Like, I think at this point, maybe this is what I'll start doing.
Whooping ass?
because immediately after you confirm that you've delivered the order, that's when the pay details come up. You ain't got your food yet. So after I take this picture and everything, and I've confirmed that I've delivered your food, and I've also confirmed that you didn't tip, I'm just gonna kick your shit over, get in the elevator, and go the fuck home. Maybe the neighbor cat knocked it over. I don't know, but I brought it. It was upright when I set it down.
The rat got to it.
Bastards. I hate cheap people, dog.
But you hang with one.
I cussed him out for it.
Okay.
He know.
Damn, bro.
But no, so
Nigga, you say it all the time. I don't tip.
right, elevator be broke and shit. Cause look,
getting in that door.
look, them elevators on
Let's work on
Prospect.
that. That's not
Them
good.
elevators on Prospect scare the fuck out of me. They are so old.
People aren't nice in the world.
They
so.
sound old.
They only got 2 levels on them. It's number 1 and a number
When
2.
they're wrong, do
But
what
they
the
look
Romans
like
do.
old, like
Where?
it looked like a typewriter button where they etched the 1 and the 2 in it. Like them elevators old as shit, and I hate getting on them motherfuckers.
It's the first elevator, you mean?
Man. And it's like when I'm on there, like my eyes be closed and shit, because I'm like, bro, if I just fuck it. And I just wait until I hear them raggedy ass doors open. But no,
They got you down there delivering to them Jeffrey Dahmer buildings.
so today, yes,
Yeah.
damn near. So
Your shit
today,
be outside.
you
gotta meet me at the car, bro.
it was like 10:30, and I'm constantly. Y'all don't understand how
What's up,
hard it
Rita?
is to catch a good Amazon block. Amazon blocks is up all day, but to actually find one that's like worth driving, it's harder than getting fucking sneakers on the app, bro. You constantly refreshing. And when something come up, you got to be quick with that shit. All the time is somebody else reserved this block. Please try another one. And you be mad. So
What you laughing
I
at?
ended up getting a block this morning, but it started at 11 and it was already 10:30. So I had to rush out of the house. I was just like this. I had
No drawers on.
Crocs on. Nope. I had Crocs on, no socks. Y'all know it's cold out. No socks. I didn't have my phone charger or nothing. Exactly. Yep. He said because the motherfuckers with the bots getting all the good blocks. And it's like, I want to get it so bad, but I'm like, it'll be just my luck that I'm the motherfucker that get caught and they deactivate my shit.
I thought they supposed to be stopping those bots.
Nigga, bots will live on in the sneaker community and the Amazon community.
Man.
Them motherfuckers out here.
So pull that video up, Tom.
Fuck
The
robots.
one with the tripping in the background.
All I know is I better not run into none on the 26th of the.
Okay, so it was so bad, y'all. Okay, so earlier today, this morning, it was like 10:30, and the Amazon block popped up for 11 o'clock. So I had to haul ass out the door so that I could make it to Pewaukee on time. Dude, I didn't have no socks on. I had on my Crocs, threw on my hoodie and shit, and I hit it. I didn't even grab my charger. Dog, look at my fucking feet, y'all. Look at this. Dog, I just got a pedicure too. So it ain't even that my feet is just crusty. Like, it's just, nigga. Dude, my feet was so white. Because it wasn't like that before to look like hole like that. And I'm like, dog. And
Your feet racist.
and I don't know how long. Like, I don't know at what point they turn to that. So I'm like, how many fucking deliveries have I gone on with my feet look this fucking white?
And
Because
they're looking at you like,
I'm like, dude, how many Ring cameras was I on with them ashy ass heels?
Maybe they was lucky. Maybe
They
the
probably
ring
thought you
cameras
had
was black
socks
and
on.
white and they couldn't tell.
I'm like, I hope they thought that was like just the sunlight glaring off my feet or something.
no,
Because
those were some socks.
It's cold outside.
At no time you thought about like stopping at Walmart, getting like a pair of socks?
Keep lotion in the car for those.
I did.
As a woman.
Like, as soon as I hit Kenosha, it's cool. By the end of the year, I probably know Kenosha like fucking Milwaukee.
It's not that big.
So I know, like, on Green Bay, that's where you got the fucking the Sam's Club, the Walmart, fucking all the restaurants and all that shit. But I'm like, if I stop in here, it's gonna throw my time off. Like, I'm trying. I don't even have that many deliveries. Let me just knock these out. Because I was gonna go in there and get some socks, and I was gonna go get a charger cord. But I'm like, I don't got that many deliveries, and if I keep going and knocking this shit out, I can probably go before my phone died. I did good. I made it home, and I still had like 30% left.
That's good.
But I was so embarrassed. Cause I was like, dog, how long have my feet been like this? Cause they definitely wasn't fucking like this when I left this morning. And they was white, like not just like a little bit of ash, but they was like all the way white.
You look like you've been kicking bricks.
Nigga, tap dancing in them hoes. That shit was terrible. And it's funny because I had to climb. Okay.
You had to climb a wall.
Huh?
You were rock climbing in them ashy
Or in the
ass
back of a
feet.
truck.
I mean, hey, since we've been talking about Scorpios on the pod, unfortunately, I do want to give a shout out to a special one that's near and dear to my heart and very dear to my vagina as well.
He's a Scorpio too.
Hell no. Can we go ahead and clap it up for SZA, please? Please. Listen,
Was it milk?
I don't know if it
I
was
don't know,
milk.
bro.
I
The
don't know if it
bottle
was-
looked like
I
water,
don't know
but
if it was
the
milk.
glow
I don't
of
know
the
if it was
picture.
paint. All I fucking know is
It was
I want to
fine.
be it.
Yeah,
Okay.
them titties
I'm more of
nice.
a her person, but definitely love me some scissors.
Just
I love them both.
I like the sizzle with scissor.
You know wrong,
that's look,
but I don't want you scissoring.
Don't worry about what I'm doing, Tom. Just know it's gonna get done.
Don't want you scissoring.
because that shit was fucking and it's so bad. And I was like, dog, I'm almost as big a creep as fucking Ravi.
I don't think that's possible.
Cause
What it do, Dino?
I didn't even like because Facebook need to get their shit together. You know, Twitter. When you close your app, you can leave for 6 days. Come back, it's right where the fuck you left it until you move it again.
Facts.
So I left it on my screen. Like, so every time I opened Twitter, it was just
Why don't you just save the photo
milky.
and make it your background?
milky titties and shit. And it was just because I ain't want to have to look through them. I like having it readily accessible. I be using my camera and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, you should watch it.
Thank you, Ravi. Way too many Scorpios.
It is a lot of-
Woohoo!
That's all that Valentine's Day fucking.
Woohoo!
Yes.
You just gonna keep reminding us
Or,
that you
or,
want.
or side chick day fucking. Just keep it a buck.
All right.
Some of y'all are definitely side chick day babies.
Yeah.
I am not. I'm a miracle.
But
Scorpios are the result of your parents being whores.
On Valentine's Day.
Facts.
well, them peanut butter sandwiches wasn't enough to
Wait, what? How do we
push
do
Mandela Barnes to a win.
You know what?
Yo, like he
that? No,
How did we
that was
get
100% racism. Because every other Democrat on the ticket won, but dog.
And you know what's funny? I woke up the morning after the election. I told my mom, I said, Mom, you know what? I said, thinking about it, like with my
There you go,
deliveries
Robbie.
and where I be at all the time, I have to remember that outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin really is a hick ass state.
Mm-hmm.
you ain't know.
Very much so.
In the words of Keisha, he's too radical. I'm from Wisconsin.
The fact you really sounded like one of them fucking ass.
Yep.
You see him enough.
Right.
What the fuck?
Mandela Barnes doesn't pay his taxes.
So I don't know who the hell this woman is that was running for some office, but I got in the mail at least 8 slander campaigns about her, and they all use the same photo of her falling backwards with her mouth open.
Y'all want to know why Mandela Barnes really didn't win the election?
Why didn't he really?
It was because of that shitty ass
Is that
peanut
the
butter
shit
and
that
jelly
Rabbi brought?
The Toro?
No.
No, that's Rabbi brought the classic margarita.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I
the
thought,
Terramana.
because I'm finna drink it.
Yeah, he didn't
I
win
need a head start. That nigga beat me.
because of that shitty
He gonna
ass.
beat you all right.
He didn't win
Listen.
because of that shitty ass. Fucking.
Okay. So you wanna pull up that message from last week because we weren't here? Thank you, bro. The last one that I sent in the group.
Niggas be trying to be too real to other niggas instead of just themselves.
True.
Pack.
telling you. Text multiple
Yo,
texts.
who was the
begging for
nigga in
money.
charge of sending the Ray Nitty
Raven said
pictures
this
out?
margarita by itself go give me heartburn. No, it's not, because I'm not you. Y'all got them faulty ass.
No.
I don't have them issues.
First of all, I'm mad because it's the Sour Patch Kid.
That's his name.
That's why I'm mad.
That's his name. Okay, so for those that
Should have called that nigga Sunshine.
In rain,
I want sunshine.
look,
joy,
Everything has a fucking song around.
in
Mhm.
pain.
Who sang that?
I know it from Rob Banks. I don't know who the original nigga that sang it. I want to rock right now. I'm Rob Banks and I
He
can't
said he
get it
pissed
down.
everybody off with the messages and phone calls. I blocked one number and here they go texting me from another one. Like, what the fuck? The crazy part is, like, because they were talking about like how Milwaukee actually had the lowest turnout of voters. And I thought the complete opposite. I said niggas must not paid attention. They didn't know that weed referendum was on there.
Yeah, I'll show because I
Yeah.
never heard anything else about the weed referendum, so it must didn't pass.
Fuck that. Anytime
From
they
when I
say,
saw everything,
I was like,
it was
anytime they say we got weed
No,
on the
'cause
ballot,
I haven't
I'm
heard nothing
out
about
shit.
it. Like they announced Massachusetts made it legal, but they didn't say nothing about Wisconsin. So maybe it was just the vote to talk about it. I don't know.
I voted yes for weed, but no for like the assault rifles and shit. Not whatever
Oh, you
the
know, the
guns
assault
was.
rifles definitely gonna pass.
He was like, oh, these niggas want to smoke, but we can't shoot. Fuck y'all.
Well, the North want to shoot all the time.
They won't get
I
high.
don't want nobody with shit I can't have. I'm a
Stop.
hater that way.
Stop being a hater, fam. Can't be a hater all your life.
Nah, but for real, that really don't benefit us. That
It
be the
don't.
white people.
Yeah, they be buying it. They'll
And with me being an Amazon Flex driver and I don't pull up in an actual Amazon truck, that's one gun I don't need them motherfuckers to need.
they gonna chop that whole car down.
Because I hate delivery services that don't have like a marked vehicle. Because you pull up and it's like you already like, if you send me like a black person,
But that's why I have my vest on.
no, they just hop out plain clothes. They look like me. How is this such? Yeah, motherfucker. Who the fuck are you? And why do you know my address, bro?
That's why they still.
Oh, I'm here with Walmart. Motherfucker, say that.
That's why they still.
Just be like, hey, bro, I got a Walmart delivery. Okay, cool. We can talk about it. Dog. Hop out the car looking like a fucking cop. Hey, is this such and such address?
Look, this alcoholic ass net. Whenever we got alcohol, that motherfucker pop up out of nowhere. Now we've been doing this whole show, and that motherfucker was nowhere to be seen. As soon as I pour this shit, here it come. You think that motherfucker was rabid?
That shit came.
It's right
That shit
there.
came out the.
It
That shit came out the bottom. And spirit
Inform. She ain't texting in the chat in a minute, so she might be there.
Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers.
Superstar.
Hold on, y'all. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Talking to the wrong group of people.
Facts.
No, I had to. Damn, it's been almost an hour already.
Miss B
It's
Nasty is on
But no.
85 South. This one coming up.
Ah.
Oh my god! Right? Yeah. So, now this is a text from Bay That's Not Bay. Yes, he is Sour Patch Kid in my phone because y'all know that nigga be flipping back and forth, which is kind of what this is about.
Hey,
So
both y'all right there.
so
So I can blow it up so y'all can read.
so this is the story, right? I give a little background on the text. Now, he called in to work.
What the fuck is on this?
Just wait a minute. So he called in to work last Monday for us to, do whatever we do. So I end up getting a little bit too intoxicated. So by the time we get to the hotel, he was like, I'll be back. He left some in the car. But it was cold as fuck when we got in the hotel room. So I grabbed that, that soft ass blanket that be in the closet. I grabbed that and I balled up on the couch. I was just trying to warm up until the heat kicked in. But apparently, I fell asleep. I was knocked. So I randomly woke up. Nigga was 4 a.m. So I was on the couch. This nigga was in the bed, knocked out, just out. So I go in the room and I'm fucking with him. I was like, how you just gonna leave me out on the fucking couch? He was like, leap, man. And he turned his back. I'm like, this nigga mad? I said, I know he ain't mad because I fell asleep. Because he fell asleep on me the night before and I didn't say nothing. I just got some dick in the morning. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this shit. So I went back on the couch at that point. So then I tried again at like 7. I get up, going home. So I'm like, now the dick is obviously happy to see me, but he's not. Cause he moving my hand and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is your problem? Nothing. He acting like us. You know, nigga, what's wrong with you? Nothing. And he like, I ain't in the mood. I'm like, the fuck? Now this dick is, you know what?
He's allowed to not be in the mood.
Yeah, so I left him alone. So at that point, I got an attitude
Great job
because
not
it's like,
raping him.
what the fuck do you have an attitude for? Like, nigga, I fell asleep. So
Hey. Before you finish the story, don't be that guy.
don't be what guy?
That guy.
What guy?
Don't be that guy.
What guy?
This guy that you're being.
What guy am I being?
Because if a nigga was being you, there'd be all kind of fuck niggas in this book.
No.
Don't be this person, man.
No.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
No.
It's not okay.
He said
It's
he
not
wasn't in the
okay
mood.
because
He
I said,
no.
oh, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about because you clearly got an attitude and a problem, but you telling me that you're not, but you acting weird. Like,
Okay, women act weird all the time. We
like
can
what
act
is the
weird.
point? So
Maybe he's a
At this-
weirdo. Like you've been knowing this nigga for 20 years.
at this point,
Maybe.
so now I'm like, you know what?
Can we?
Whenever you ready to go, we can go. Now it's like 9 something in the morning. Like it's early as fuck. You know I'm mad because I went downstairs to get like a wench.
Yo, calling a grown man a wench, hilarious. What's wrong with y'all?
I like her.
So we
I didn't even know how to
So,
spell that word.
after
either.
I tell him that, like, look, we can go whenever you ready, because you know, whatever. So he get dressed like lightning fast and shit. I'm like, you know what? On second thought,
He jumped in his gym.
I'll call my mama
With no
to
drawers
come. You
on?
know, I'll call somebody to come get me. Don't worry about it. So he grab his keys, he leave. I can see where he parked, like from the hotel room. So I see him eventually make it to the car. He sit there for a minute, then he pulls off. So I'm like, what the fuck is dog? Because now I'm mad. Like, what is you acting weird for? Like,
Stop.
you ever try to replay everything back? Like, we didn't argue. We was cool. Everything was smooth. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Wayne is hilarious.
That's a motherfucker.
Yeah. So then he ends up texting me whatever about like how I had a funky attitude or whatever that, and I'm like, dude, so this is my response. I'm like, how we go from laughing and joking to you feeling I had an attitude? Seriously, I didn't snap at you or anything last night, so why would you think that? I kept grabbing your dick at the bar. How was that an attitude? And the funny part about it was, while we were at the bar, he kept kicking me like under the bar because there was a new bartender that hadn't been there before, and he was, you know, a little. And he was telling us, he was like, "Oh yeah, I went to the Jodeci concert this weekend." But they were like, "Oh, and they all look like you," and like flirting with him and stuff. And he was like kicking me under the table and shit.
He told bro he looked like Dalvin.
So he was like,
Devontae Swing.
He was like, I don't know, like is that a good thing? Like, you know. And then he was like, oh yeah. And he was like, I hope I'm not offending you. He was like, no, it's fine. And started kicking me and shit. And I'm like, bro, you finna carry me out this motherfucker because I'm pretty sure my ankle's swole right now. You give me this big ass size 12, nigga. Get the fuck off my ankle. But we was cool, like give me kiss type shit. Like we drinking, we laughing at dude flirting and shit. Good vibes. Now, on the way back, because I always drive. So on the way back, now this ain't the first time that I've done it because he's done it too. He was talking crazy. We was playing, and I swerved. I said, "Nigga, I'll take us both out this motherfucker." And I swerved the wheel, but I swerved it right back. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, man, what the fuck going on here? Hey, man, this bitch trying to kill
He
me.
said, "Is this the guy that got his wingman handle?" No,
Yo,
no.
No, this
No,
is a
it's not-
different,
this different
this
guy?
a different gentleman.
I mean, but you took his manhood too.
This is the cameraman.
You definitely took his
Yeah.
manhood too.
So anyway, So then he discovers
Manhandle is funny.
Uh,
A man getting manhandled. Hilarious.
Yes.
oh no, I'm sorry. I skipped an entire part how we got here. So he ended up texting me because he never actually left. And
He
he
fake
was like,
left.
yeah. So he told me, he was like, I'm downstairs in the car waiting. He was like, but can you bring my watch down? I said, so that's the reason you still here because you left your watch. He was like, man, I'ma just come get it. So he came up, and that's when he was like, you had a fucked up attitude. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? So that was a continuation of it. Because he ended up texting me again, like, well, do you got a ride or you got somebody else coming up here? Like, I'm like, dude, ain't nobody on that. Like, I'm trying to see what the fuck your problem is, and you think I'm shipping you off so I can be like, all right, well, I'm finna
Next
get my
up.
last three hour use out this room type shit, get some content going. But
I mean, did
when
you
he
have a
came,
fucked up attitude?
so I didn't. That's what I'm saying. It was literally cool. The only thing was I fucking fell asleep. So when he was on his way up to get the watch, I noticed that he had left his wallet and his bottle of liquor on a counter. So I took the Walmart bag and I kind of like I threw it over his wallet so he couldn't see it. So he came up, got his watch, and then he saw the liquor bottle. He grabbed that and then he left again. So that's how we got here. So then I asked him, like, I kept grabbing your dick, we laughing, joking, whatever. Like, how was that an attitude? So then he realized and he like, is my wallet there? So I was like, let me suck that dick and I'll tell you. Because I'm trying to make amends at this point.
Mhm.
I don't want to fight. So he like, damn it. He like, is it there though? Because at this point it's like, all right, because if it's not there and we was out last night, I'm fucked.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, Teresa got it because that's what he named my coochie. I don't know why he named it Teresa.
I'm mad that you still got white people emojis. Change that.
That's not me.
That's his.
Yes.
Oh, he got to go.
Yeah.
He's a terrorist.
Yeah.
You don't.
All of mine are dark. He does that. I don't know if it's
Mine
because he
are
light
too.
skinned or what. But then nigga was like, I can't even be mad correctly.
Oh man, he do look like a Simpsons character.
Yeah, so I was like, now bring me that big black door open. And then so we had all that drama just for me to become a Twinkie and niggas to just be slimy and sticky and go to sleep and snore. And not room service. I was supposed to check out at 11, right? Check out there is 11.
Did you get late checkout?
Check out there is 11. But because I'm a gold member, I'm supposed to get late checkout. I asked him for late checkout, which is 12. But you know, daylight savings and all that shit.
Right.
But nigga, they was still trying to come in. I didn't open that door until
We gotta go.
but it was totally
You're a whore.
Because if you don't,
because when he walked in
mind-
to get his wallet, like I just snatched his pants down and I just went to work on it.
That's right.
I learned that from my granny.
Still right.
When my grandpa pulled a gun out on her and she pulled her pants down and she was like, "You gonna shoot all this?" She said, "We fuck right there on the floor." So I took a page out granny and now we good.
Pussy don't solve your problem. You know that, right?
You don't have to solve it.
I mean, it just makes things a little bit easier.
Shut up. You are now officially a whore.
Me?
Now last night, you know, I wasn't planning on getting no penis, but you know what's funny? I feel like he has a Wi-Fi connection to my vagina, right? Because I can be dead sleep. No, listen. I can be dead sleep, right? And if he texts me while I'm asleep, it's always within a 30-minute window that I randomly wake up
And you see it.
and see my phone.
Mhm.
I have no reason why I don't gotta pee, no nothing. I just randomly wake up and check my phone. Like, oh shit. So he had texted me last night, and he was like, man, you sleep. He was like, hold on, because this is funny.
Those are always
Yeah, because it was like, man. Oh, I finally think that I've talked him into doing the porn. So I think we finna be content partners. I think I finally locked it in.
Who are you talking about? Are you gonna show his face?
That depends. We'll talk about that off air. There's a stipulation. There's a there is a
Show us who you
there's
really
a
are.
stipulation there.
stipulation.
Yes, there's a specific stipulation on whether or not his face is shown.
You gonna get him the gorilla outfit?
We go get that too. Just in case.
I was coming back to the conversation, but I left it. I forgot all about that goddamn.
With the denim shit.
I'm just
Drama.
Ain't nothing wrong with the, you know.
Yo, if you let a nigga pull a raw dick out of denim,
Man, when you sucking pee straight out of denim, something wrong with you.
How's
That
there something
Wakanda
wrong?
water is really hitting you.
What's wrong with that? I mean, you know, it's all clean.
okay.
why,
So
why was he willing to put his bare ass cheeks in some jeans though?
I'm so
It's
happy
just
because I was
get
just
dressed-
close
get
to
dressed
taking a
quick.
sip and I was gonna spit that shit all over the table.
like you talk about ain't nothing wrong
Like,
with
what
a
is
nigga.
going on that you couldn't grab a pair of drawers? Silk shorts.
Like I ain't like he was that in a rush. Because if that was the case, he could have just put some joggers on. But if you consciously,
Well, sometimes it's just joggers. You know, you never
That's
know.
okay.
that's okay.
If you grab them what's close.
If you
You
are
blame me for wearing drawers.
now, what happened if you ain't got no drawers on? You catch a chub in these jeans. Now your dick rubbing against the zipper fam. Like it just sounds bad.
You have KYY on your nuts.
It sounds bad. Then when you unzip it, what's this red spot? Well, you know, I was happy to see you. Dick head rub against the zipper a little bit,
You gonna
baby.
have something about Mary moment.
Kiss it, make you feel better. You know how niggas
You
talk.
gonna kiss it.
But he started texting me, and then at 4:09 he was like, "You answering?" He was like, "I'll leave the door open. I know you sleep. I'm going to lay down." And then 30 minutes later, I was like, "Woo, God sure know when to wake me up." And he was like, "Get your ass over here if I could." I'm telling you. He was trying to. He was letting me know he was, and he was like ready. Like
What?
when I tell you, that's how I ended up not having no fucking socks and shit on, fucking Crocs and no
He walked in
chargers.
his house with his dick in his hand.
So I walk in.
It's called mystical situation.
I walk in and he's already in the bed, like stripped down. He's already in the bed. So I come in, I kick my Crocs off and shit, and I didn't even get a chance to take nothing else off. And he like yanked me by my hoodie, and I doubled up because it was cold. So I had my Columbia jacket on, but I had my hoodie on top of it, and that was like very interesting because I was like, how the fuck did he work like get those jeans? Like, yeah, but I was a very happy camper this morning. That's how I was able to work 2 Amazon blocks. That was good as fuck. Why you looking at me like that?
Because I hate
'Cause you're a
both.
whore.
I hate both of y'all.
What? Huh?
Sorry.
You want to know why I hate both of them? Like, I would like for my son to live a very happy, fulfilled life with the person that makes her happy and fulfills her, and whatever take that one.
Mm-hmm.
But because he is dipshit and won't pull his head out of his anal chute, it will never happen. Like some people just won't grow up. And in a certain aspect of what we grow up and do, he won't do it.
No, see, that's the funny part. Like,
Probably.
because we haven't really talked about it, but that's been something that's completely different because remember, our main thing was the family situation. Well, they ain't been fucking with each other in months anyway. And I think that's kind of like, and like our whole conversation that we was having, like about like doing the porn and all of that kind of stuff. And I think it was like, I get it now. Like how you just don't give a fuck and you just do what you want to do and like you don't worry about it. He was like, that's what I'm finna start doing. So we'll see how that works out.
Because in a minute we treat this shit like Wakanda. He gonna have to fight me for the throne in this motherfucker. And I don't really think folks want this smoke because I got a little pent up aggression.
All praises due to Anuma.
Man,
You know what?
speaking of Black Panther, absolutely no spoilers here, but I cried so many times. Rabbi the pussy because Rabbi had the audacity to say, "You bet not cry." And
Yeah.
look, she was crying.
She always crying.
I know.
She's more sensitive than a
I
cancer.
knew she was gonna cry while she was talking shit
That's why I
about
didn't sit next to us because I knew she was gonna cry.
Right. snot bubbles and shit.
That is exactly what happened. I went from slants to packages.
That's the name of this episode.
From ass to packages.
From slinging
And that's something different because like me and him as much kinky shit as we are as much kinky shit as we are into and all of the shit that we've done, the Twinkie thing that we didn't do that. But now nonstop. That's all I do want to do.
He's trying to get you pregnant.
I don't like how you look at me when you say these things.
Because it's
look at her.
She look at you. She look at you lovingly.
We gonna switch spots next time, man. Like, I'm gonna sit here so you can be in her eyesight.
Because this is my direct line of sight.
That's why I told her, like, we're gonna switch spots. So y'all could.
Well, you kept on saying you wanted to sit there, so I mean, I tried to sit there before.
When did you try to sit here?
When I first came here months ago.
These are my complaints.
Before we get out of here,
watch this.
I know I had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, but I would rather do it when Tommy here. So you know.
Yes, because we need his blind reaction.
Yeah. so
he act like he ain't never seen none of this shit before.
Yeah. So we gonna wait until Tommy is back. So a lot of the stuff that I had Tone to save and download for the show tonight, I'm gonna save until next week when Tommy come back. But after how I fucked last night, I want to know, like, do you feel like you have a sex highlight reel?
Yeah, some
do y'all feel like y'all have a sex highlight reel?
You just felt like you was getting your shit off?
Like you can go and just fucking Shannon Sharp this shit. Like you got a whole fucking highlight reel that you can just go back and
the
like,
camera was like,
what's dude's name on the heaven videos when niggas be coming to get evaluated and he tells somebody to pause? Yes. Who name do we say?
I don't know.
It'd be like, okay, let's go ahead and run a 30-second clip of your life. It's like, okay, Greg, can you pause right here? See this moment right here?
Most deaf.
Yeah. Like, boom.
I said that was definitely some highlight reel fucking.
I was inside
like
of you.
And now, and I think now, because he was like, I just been so fucking turned on by you lately. He was like, and that's not to say I was before. He was like, but now, like, with us talking about doing all of this kind of shit, he was like, I'm excited for it. He was like, and I really want us to start filming shit. So
dog in love. He looked at you lovingly in your eyes.
Oh, he always do.
Hey, Run, she got two kids.
He don't care about nothing. Like
he loved one of them.
He don't care how I'm like fupa bald. Like he do not care. Like he will.
He rub your head
and yep.
You rub your head and kiss you on your forehead and say good job.
Yep. Like he look at and talk to me like I'm.
That's wildly specific, Tom.
I've done it before.
I know. That's nasty nigga, bro. I'm not judging.
Yes, you did. To call me a nasty nigga is judgment.
Nothing wrong with forehead kisses.
You're right. It's absolutely nothing wrong with forehead kisses.
Nope, I get them all the time.
You kiss them on the forehead, you slap their ass, you say good job, and then you watch them walk away.
I get forehead kisses after they nut in me.
And then you follow them up.
Because they kind of collapse on top of you. So you just kind of like stroke their head, just kind of because they trying to recover. They arms be too weak. They can't like lift themselves up.
Hey, and you do lose all upper body strength.
Oh,
you do. Give me a second. I can't move. Just push me to the left.
That shit is annoying though when a nigga's that much bigger than you because it's like they fucking shoulder from corner and you be trying to like so you can breathe. But yeah, I definitely give forehead kisses after a good cream pie.
You know what? And
it's very sensual.
Y'all sound like y'all make love, nasty love, but y'all make love.
In 2023.
Oh, we do it all. We fuck, we make love. We run red. We do all that shit.
2023. We're gonna turn this into an all-female podcast. I swear.
I'm trying so hard to teach a woman how to do this. Female. I swear to God.
2023 by the summer, by like June when it get hot,
We not here.
We not here.
I'm in school. I need these days to study.
Unless you
You'll
two
be here.
niggas is transitioning.
Right.
No, I don't.
Do you
Look,
need me to take you shopping?
how many episodes have we done?
Bro, you can't roll past that.
I
dog.
have to.
You gotta.
She not finna call me thick respectfully like that. Like, that's why I'm trying to keep it going. Why do you want to come back? You get so mad at me when I bring shit back. Why would you bring that back?
Because it takes the heat off of me.
I'll take y'all both shopping.
See, the good
Come
thing
on.
about it is I like girls, first of all. Tommy can do this, and Tommy would
I mean,
love
just
to be here.
just because you his age don't mean you dress him.
I am not his age. I'm younger.
She's younger than me.
I'm
Oh,
definitely.
that's- I mean, like 4 years, if that.
I got some yearage on you.
4.
You sure it's 4? I thought it was
You just turned 40, right?
Mm-mm.
What you at? 41?
Mm-mm.
39?
Mm-mm.
I'll just look you up.
Mm-mm.
Don't lie.
Whatever. I need you to inbox me a skincare regimen. That's
Okay.
All she do is rub cum on her face and drink Wakanda water.
You know what? I don't
bullshit,
because
because I do that and they ain't did nothing.
You don't
You
drink
ain't
no Wakanda.
drinking
You
that
drink
kind of
Wakanda water. That's
You-
got the heart-shaped herb in it.
Right.
That's why it's $40.
What kind of
That's the difference.
drink
Yeah.
this water.
But I definitely I feel like I think I want to make that a thing, like a sex highlight reel.
Yeah, it's gonna be an all woman podcast.
Mm-hmm. I want to be here.
What's gonna be your theme music though? What's your background
Wow,
music?
wow, wow, wow. Bow, 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 wow.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's what I said. I think I'm gonna
dun,
use it in
dun,
a
dun.
yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Don't tank the NFL like
Dog, Tommy's producing this show from now on. He just
Why?
don't know.
that. Don't do that.
The Negro fucking league.
I mean, I was gonna go national, but you know, Negroes be fucking.
Why? Why are you kicking us out?
Yo, it be so many gems dropping in these episodes, bro. Like, I don't know what we should name it because the Negro fucking league sound like a fire name.
It's definitely NFL.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
the Negro fucking league.
Well, Tone is putting us out, and I gotta go
But you
pop a
take it off.
Vicodin.
Look, we can't hear. But we can't see the comments. Look,
That's-
you don't want to see. We can't put them up on the screen because you done took everything from us.
I gotta go pop a Vicodin because I haven't done anal in a long time. And he kind of like he got a big ego, so
You be popping Vikes to fucking the butt?
no,
Yeah.
not on a regular basis.
Wait a goddamn.
But it been a minute.
That is a wild.
You might as well.
That is a wild.
You might as well
concept.
start fucking off a perk 30.
Nigga, you might as well just get a epidural. I wonder.
Taking a Vicodin before doing anal is some of the wildest shit I heard all day, and I
Yeah.
spent 8 hours of my day with white people this
I
morning.
use I use the anal ease, like the numbing lube, and that's what I coat my plug with, and that's what I use to insert my butt plug. So it's kind of like, and then I wear it for a while. But
So
yeah,
what's
I haven't done anything in a minute.
why not just take a muscle relaxer?
Relax all your
Had to say you
muscles.
skipped a week, now you leave early. Cause like I said, everything else that we was talking about, I want Tommy
We
to
gotta
be
have
here for
Tommy
it.
here. We
Yeah.
need
Tommy
Tommy's
be
blind
bullshitting.
reaction.
Tommy's supposed to be here.
Tommy is in like a whole nother country or some shit. I don't know. He's not in state.
Tommy is out here painting pictures for women. That's
Or
what-
painting women.
that is what
That
Tommy
too.
is doing.
Tommy could be the one.
I
who
said
poured-
he think he's slick. I saw that comment on Facebook. Oh my god, thank you, Tommy. I'm gonna cherish this forever. I was like, oh, I see what you did, bro.
Tommy out here.
I too.
Tommy out here giving women.
Clap it
the-
up for Tommy
I
out
can
here
be a male artist.
slanging dick and painting for women. He is my idol.
I absolutely could not be a male artist because I'd be just painting my dick and giving it to bitches.
What's
Some
wrong?
painters do that.
Yeah, they
Now,
do.
that's my like.
Yo, that's a fancy dick pic
It is.
for you to paint the dick and then give it to somebody.
What if
Like,
she still
I'm-
don't? But what if she still don't?
Or-
want it,
or
though?
you-
Because it's
like-
like instead of sending the bitch, my dick through her DMs and shit, like unsolicited, like
Exactly.
You
build,
just gonna
build rapport and then just paint my dick and give it to her. Like,
imagine a
So
nigga
because
showing
she say she like Basquiat, you decide to send her
Bosky cock.
of you. Yes. Pay attention to the details. It's the little things that matter. Oh, he paid attention to that. I like paintings.
You be sitting there,
Coxy.
you be sitting there pointing
What's
shit
your
out.
favorite color?
Like you see this vein right here? Yeah, look at all this girth. Like I could just see you describe this dick pic to him.
If you look
Right.
real good in here, you can
Or
tell-
do you
can see
actually
the brush stroke?
do you
on
know
Tell me about
dick?
the inspiration behind it.
Or do you paint your dick?
Well,
and
I was
then
looking at that pic of scissor, and I was
slap
like, you
it.
know what?
Is this like you know how you do hand painting? Is it dick painting? You just dip your dick in red paint.
Dog,
Like,
if-
Like,
Right.
and that shit sell for $2 million.
Look,
and it's just
come
like the side
Just
is
keep
like the
swinging
side
around.
profile.
on.
Head shaft and
How
ball
did you
print.
make the circle effect? Just
Like
swing
this.
my- yeah.
you just
Yeah.
dip your balls in the paint can and just like
Like,
dab
tap.
on the canvas
Man.
Hey,
like a
chicks out-
bingo dauber.
Chicks out here, chicks out here just sit their ass in the paint and put it on canvas and call it art.
Imagine holding your dick and then like dipping your nuts and then that's the imprint on the page.
That's what Fam did the matter.
The thought of how you would have to do that seems so plausible.
Or yeah,
Like I sat here
or
and
instead of
squatted.
dipping it, like
the name
you
of art.
dip it, but you literally like you drag the balls across it, and it makes like a See,
Y'all are
this
thinking too.
this is why I
this
could.
is-
You think too deep?
y'all just
Sometimes it
I'm
get
trying
deep.
to
Art-
think deep, so we are gonna get out of here. Make sure that you tune in for a on Monday on the replay. Always tune in every single Tuesday on all of your streaming platforms. You see them little things in the corner? Yeah, they do.
That's where you can
All
find us.
those.
Absolutely. So until next time, well.
She is definitely going to help.